into the business end
Okay.
with this one tonight.
All right.
Mozza.
Yep.
Deadpool 2.
Deadpool. Now, this is
Entertainment, movie review.
we're doing that now.
Yes.
Okay, so we should say spoiler bloody warning right now.
Spoiler warning for Deadpool 2. If you need to drop off the stream at this point, thank you.
Yeah, no, good on yous.
You're a fucking legend. We don't want to spoil Deadpool 2 for you because we were quick.
Yeah.
We saw it last night.
We didn't fuck around.
We didn't fuck around.
No.
We jumped on it.
Yep.
There was a line.
Oh, yeah. And we stood in a line.
We stood in the line.
And we don't like standing in lines.
No, we were calm.
Yep.
We were collected. We went through the line. We got our little seats.
Yep.
And we had a great time. Yeah, fucking spoiler warning. We do spoilers. So I'm just going to say that a couple more times. Spoiler warning for Deadpool 2 coming up. It's in the stream name as well there. And I just got to say it. So please don't stick around if you don't want spoilers. Don't come bitching to me after.
Nah.
You spoiled the movie, Ozzy man, because I've said it 6 times.
You said it a lot of times.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Don't come shitting in our Tim Hortons
Don't
saying you weren't.
You're fucking beating that.
Oh, mate.
You love that Tim Hortons shit joke.
Oh, mate, it's my reference for everything now.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
You can milk that.
Oh, it's just going to become my saying now.
You can milk it for a week or 2.
Yeah, if I get pulled over for speeding on the way home by a traffic cop, I would just be like, mate, you have shat all over my Tim Hortons right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Just a mess.
Yep. You shat in my Frappuccino.
All right, Deadpool 2, spoilers coming up now. We are reviewing Deadpool 2. I sound like this is false advertising now. I'm just saying we're doing it.
Yep.
We're doing it.
No, we're not threatening to anymore. We're doing it.
We're doing it. Here we go, Deadpool 2 review. So what did you think?
I bloody loved it. I enjoyed it so much. I think the Deadpool franchise, and we can say franchise now, there's 2 movies, is such a welcome antidote to superhero movies starting to take themselves far too seriously. We're not here to talk about Avengers Infinity War, but for me, having seen those 2 movies close together, the difference in emotional response I had to Deadpool, because and this is Deadpool. It's funny, it's irreverent, it's consciously taking the piss, it's very meta, and yet was far more emotionally involved in Deadpool than I was in Infinity War. Great action. I think the word you said after we saw it last night was fearless, and I think that absolutely captures it. It's a movie that gives 0 shits and just goes for it.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was a thing of beauty, an absolute thing of beauty. I was there for the full ride. The story worked for me. It was funny as fuck. Really, there was some genuine moments of feeling in there. A little bit of heartache.
Yeah.
Opened with a, and then just kept peddling.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Yeah, well, I think it was a steaming pile of Tim Hortons shit. I'm joking today. Yeah, I fucking gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. No, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, fearless is what I said when I came out of the cinema. I remember that.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know, it just popped into my head. Because it was refreshing again. Like, the first one was refreshing, and they're like, okay, we can make a very kind of vulgar R-rated superhero film, and it makes a shitload of money. It makes a dickload of money. So, studios, Fox and Marvel, it's a big tick on the business side.
Yeah.
And that was good, but it was refreshing again. It was like, let's take everything that was successful about the first one, and let's turn it up again.
Yeah.
Let's dial it up again.
Yeah.
And that was pretty. That's where I got fearless from. I'm like, okay, they're not scared of taking some risks here, in terms of the violence and just the language and the kind of crassness or the vulgarity. I mean, it's funny.
Yeah.
It is funny. So I did like it. I did like that tone and the fact they just turned it all the way up there. Everything that was good about the first one, just piled it on. Story, I thought was good too. That held up all right. Like, yeah, you alluded to it there. That opening sequence. They fucking spoilers. They fucking kill off the missus. So that's the first kind of 10-15 minutes, and it's like, okay, fuck me, they've done it. They've gone for it.
Yeah.
They've just killed off that character, and it was emotional, and it had you invested straight away.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of, and it was great for the Deadpool character because he hits rock bottom. He's like a celebrity you want to watch who fucking spirals out of control.
Yeah.
You feed off of it and you're like, fuck, the things they can do with him when he doesn't give a fuck.
Yep.
Entirely. Like, yeah, it was a lot of fun and emotional. And to kind of find something to cling to kind of find a reason to live again.
Yeah.
Was good through the kid who he didn't want to have become a killer.
Yeah.
He's got to save a kid. You know?
Yeah.
A pretty simple story.
Yeah, well, that's it. So in amongst all this vulgarity and darkness and death and gore and kind of unbridled sexuality and all that stuff, there's kind of this core of innocence in the centre of it all, which really kind of shines out for me. It's about saving a teenage boy from becoming a cunt.
From fucking up his life.
Yeah, from becoming a murderous dickhead. And coming back to a path of redemption. So, yeah, I thought that was really kind of sweet. It had this little just seed of of wholesome, sweet kind of values in it, right in the middle of all this mess. And
it's an innocence, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's like a little core of innocence to it.
Yeah, totally.
Which is good.
Yeah.
A juxtaposition.
Absolutely.
To that fucking full-on tone.
That's right.
Where it's violent and decapitations and
that's right. But it never becomes sickly sweet. It never becomes like, oh, that's corny, that's cheesy, because it's surrounded with all this, mess and carnage and cynicism.
Yeah.
But the cynicism and the innocence together kind of, it really works.
I like the structure too.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about the structure a bit more today. Like it is like little vignettes in a way. There's the opening sequence with the missus and the fucking thugs that attack him, and then there's other vignettes where he's getting the X-Force team together, and then there's lots of little kind of side quests or something, and it all still adds up. Like, there's the through line to kind of save the kid because he was going to be a father, he was planning to be a father, so he's trying to get some meaning in his life to save this kid. But there was just like 15-minute sequences. The whole X-Force sequence was kind of funny as fuck, and auditioning for team members and things like that.
Yeah.
And it was a while before cable came into it too.
Yeah.
We kind of had a lot of setup and a lot of sequences, and I liked the structure of it. I think it wasn't a predictable structure.
No.
It was fast, and there was sequences to it.
Yep.
Instead of Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. Yeah, I like that a lot. What do you think of the characters?
Oh, I loved them.
Yeah.
I thought they were all fucking great. And again, you've got that brilliant meta-textual thing going on with Deadpool where he kind of references things like from within the expectations and tropes of the genre. So he's kind of mocking it while it's happening.
Yeah.
But the characters were all bloody awesome, I thought. Deadpool himself, because you've got this guy who's ultimately, his whole shtick is being a dick, but he's kind of trying to find purpose, trying to reinvent himself, trying to be better. As funny as that scene was, where he's apologising to Colossus for being a shit mate, there actually was some heart in that scene.
Yeah.
With him kind of saying, I haven't always been a good friend to you. It was nice. And I gotta say, I really liked Cable.
You like your Josh Brolin?
Oh, Josh Brolin's fucking outstanding. I like anything he does, but tough, dark, purposeful. This kind of Terminator-like resolve, that
was great. It reminded me of 80s, like in a kind of 80s action movie tone.
Yeah,
and probably through his character, this kind of sci-fi time travel thing going on, where I'm like, it's kind of like a Terminator, or even the cheesy fucking films. Time Cop with Van Damme, and then there's a whole prison sequence as well, which there was a movie, was it Fortress or some shit? I don't know, some cheesy fucking kind of 80s movies. Aesthetically, it reminded me of that stuff too, and it just owned it. Like Cable's character was this kind of muscle hard man, and I liked it. The way it was shot, the art department and everything too. It's like, it was a very 80s action film, late 80s, early 90s kind of vibe.
Yep. But then Cable kind of softens and he becomes likable towards the end of the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Still a hard ass, But that kind of little bromance starts to emerge.
What do you think of Luck, the Domino?
Oh, she was fun.
That was good.
She was super fun.
I really like that because there's a lot of conversation about the strong woman character. Emilia Clarke, fucking Khaleesi had kind of cracked the shits recently. It's like, what is this term? Why are we still using this term? Like, so the Domino character was kind of like this piss take.
Yeah.
Again, this satirization of tropes and things of this strong woman, flawless character. She's like, and it's irritating. It's like nothing can touch her. Yeah. Luck is her superpower.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to develop anything. She doesn't need to learn. She's just perfect, and we watch her being perfect the whole time. And that to me is a pretty big kind of message or satirization of gender in characters and films. It's like, yep, this strong female character, you're not going to question that she's going to kick ass. She's just going to fucking kick ass. Which, yeah, it's good. It's very clever because there was a time where it's like, yep, that strong female character term was, I mean, it means different things to different people, I guess. It can mean they've got a large role as much as the male lead, or the character is written in a way that's and got kind of masculine traits of being in charge and saying no and telling people what to do. Or it can mean it's strong in terms of it's, the character's fleshed out. She's a fleshed out character with different layers and shit, even weaknesses. So it means different things for different people, but sometimes it feels like it just means you're a strong female character who's flawless. And that's become a bit of a shitty thing because you can't connect with them.
Yeah,
it's like, well, where's the humanity then? You just Wonder Woman. I mean, what was her flaw? She's kind of a bit immature.
Yeah.
Bad at romance.
Yeah.
There's like a breakup, or the first love goes to shit.
Yeah.
Is that a flaw?
Nah.
Yeah. I don't know. So it's kind of doing a piss take of the strong female character trope.
What was lovely about Domino was she was so laid back because of the luck power, right?
Yeah.
Things can't go wrong for us. She's always relaxed. I love that. Because often the strong female character in an action movie is super tough, grim, determined, purposeful, like she's a scowl on her face. You know, she's just always... Whereas Domino's like, well, fucking, I'm lucky. So everything does go away. Yeah. She can't really suffer any great setback or hardship. Yeah. I really like that. It was a fun... It
was a comedic delivery.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but it was also, it was good. It was good. It had me thinking about it a lot today. I think it was intentional. They were like, we're going to make her flawless and you won't question it. And I think Deadpool gets irritated at the end. He's like actually irritated. He's like, how does nothing go wrong for you?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was good. Yeah, I was thinking about it a lot today because we watched, have you seen I, Tonya? I mean, there's a big shift.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Margot Robbie?
Yeah, I'm aware of. I haven't seen it.
Super flawed.
Yeah.
Kind of female character, like just low self-esteem, but then arrogant, but then like stuck in abusive situations, and it's just Margot Robbie smashes it. Fucking brilliant. So I'm thinking about these kind of female characters that have come up that are flawed now, and Emilia Clarke being kind of just over the term as well. It's like, it's an interesting time to kind of have that stuff questioned. So I like that character, and I think it was intentional that they're going to take the piss because with the girlfriend dead, with the missus dead, there is no other kind of female character in the movie. The blind woman.
She's fun. She's fun.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I love the characters. I love the X-Force stuff.
Yeah.
I wish Vanisher survived.
Yeah.
I had favourites, Peter.
Yeah, Peter's the best.
It was good. It was super good. Yeah, characters were good. Story's good. The structure was fun. Super fast-paced. And, I like that. Good gags.
And again, spoilers, but the reveal of Juggernaut as one of the big bads, I don't know, that was actually in a comic book movie... like a villain stepping onto the stage who can kick everyone's ass. That was great. All that stuff was just like... Because you remember the terrible... What was it? X-Men Last Stand? Where they had what's that dude? The dude, the footy player from from Britain, played Juggernaut. I mean, that was a forgettable movie for a lot of reasons, but
I totally have forgotten it.
Yeah.
It's in the recycling bin.
For someone who's a comic book nerd like me and a fan of old X-Men comics, that iteration of the Juggernaut was terrible. But the Juggernaut in this movie was just, holy fuck, there's a fucking Juggernaut.
It was great.
Yeah.
Well, they deliver on what they're going to say.
Yeah.
I'm going to rip you in half.
Yeah. And he did.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You do. You deliver on what you say.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking false product, you know?
That is a villain take seriously.
Yeah.
When he's ripping people in half.
Yeah. It's efficient storytelling, efficient characters. It's like, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank fuck. You're not insulting the audience's intelligence. You know, you're not watering anything down because you want to appeal to everyone.
Yeah.
It's fearless.
Yeah.
Fearless as fuck.
Yep.
And you can watch it again.
You can. I'm looking forward to it.
That's an exciting thing. I always like tapping into that feeling. It's like, can I watch this again? You know, can you just... That for me, that's good art with anything. A song.
Yep.
A movie.
Yeah.
It's like, can I thrash this
Yeah.
over and over and enjoy it and discover more every time? I reckon you can.
Yep.
It was bigger. It was a sequel.
Yep.
Bigger budget. Bigger time code, I think.
Yeah, slightly, yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they done all of that stuff. They made it bigger.
But they did up it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like retreading the same ground at all. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
How many Cooper's session ales are you doing?
Oh, look,
We usually just do stuff we like, and we're like 4 Cooper's session ales. You add a bit of zing, you add a bit of spice.
Yep.
With a bag of cashews or something.
Yep.
How many Cooper's session ales for this one, Moz? Deadpool 2.
Oh, I'm going 4.9.
4.9.
And a kebab.
Oh!
Yeah. No, I'm not. Yeah. It's the most fun I've had at the cinema in ages.
4.9 tinnies
And a kebab.
and a kebab.
Yep.
I don't know what. Yeah, 5 tinnies. Could that even beat? I mean, it depends what
Well,
you add on top. But I mean, let's not.
I don't want to
analyse
commit
it.
to 5.
No. We don't want to do it yet. It's only the 3rd show.
That's right. So I'm tempted to say 5, but I'll say I gave someone else a sip out of the first can.
Yep.
Just to try it. To check if this is cold. Thank you. Just got Google to check.
Yep.
Google. How's that? Thank you. But yeah, 4.9 cans and a kebab. A good kebab too.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, like a double meat doner, egg, cheese, garlic
Yeah.
sauce.
That's good. I did 4.8 for Avengers.
Yeah.
Infinity War.
Yeah.
And I stand by that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Different,
Yeah,
which is good.
Yeah, different, good, yeah.
But I can't do this less than that. That's the trouble. That's the pickle I'm in now.
No, you've set the bar.
I have set the bar. I went in hard early. You were like fucking 4 tinnies and a cigarette butt
That's right.
for Avengers.
Yeah.
I gotta go 4.8 still.
Yeah.
4.8 and a fucking... 4.8 and a bloody... I don't know, bag of twisties. Is that good?
Yeah.
not bad.
Chicken or cheese?
Cheese.
Cheese, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
4.8 and a bag of twisties.
That's pretty good.
Like a party pack.
Mm-hmm.
Like a big one. Maybe 200 grams or something.
Yeah, okay.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Deadpool 2 is in cinemas now. Check it out. I'd just like to sound professional.
Yeah, good.
Like we've got a real show.
Yeah.
And we cut to an ad break.
Like the studio's giving us money to promote it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pretend.
Yeah, we haven't got sponsors yet.
No sponsors.
No. This is not a sponsorship.
No.
Neither's that.
No.
John Deere.
If John Deere want to send me a tractor anytime, I'll have a tractor for sure.
That's good.
I've got no use for a tractor, nowhere to store it, but I'll take it.
Yep.
Yeah.
If someone could get onto that, along with finding out if that Tim Hortons employee is all right,
Yep.
get Mozza a tractor, find out if that employee's all right. We need the North Americans to be logging in right now. All right, well, that was our spoiler review. Hopefully you knew spoilers were coming there. We did have people drop off.
Yeah.
We lost 150 people, so
Fair
we
enough.
definitely butcher the stream
Yeah.
doing spoiler reviews, but
Yeah.
I like it.